I got the Knicks doing
I
something
got the Knicks
impossible.
too, bro. I got the Knicks. I think they're the best team in the East to beat y'all, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah,
They're
bro.
not doing shit.
I think the
Watch.
Knicks.
Kel Bridges, or the clutch player of the year, who has been absolutely brilliant in the clutch, putting it to the Boston Celtics.
Yo, Tatum, I hope you okay. Slide. We sent him to Cancun. We sent him Benny Widow. Tatum, you're a fucking bitch. I'm a cut Jason Tatum, nigga. I love your baby mom, so she look good. Call the National Guard right now. We not going home. Man, okay. What you talking about? It's a Boston Tea Party. We smoking that Boston pack. Fuck Boston.
I just want to open up to a Celtics fan to try to defend yourself, as in, like, what you got to say about that, bro?
They ain't wanted enough. That's all I can really say. Like, they choked 3 games with a 20-point lead. That
Yeah.
there's not much to be said right there. It's like, if you go up 20, you should be able to finish those games and win. Like, it's crazy. I don't really got a lot to say about it. I'm gonna be mourning off screen for a second. Give me a second. It was hard time.
That's crazy. Honestly, man, I thought you were gonna blame it on the injury. You know, that's what I thought he was gonna do. But I appreciate you just saying, like, yeah, they didn't want it bad enough, bro. Like, I think even without Tatum, like, the Celtics were capable of at least winning a game or two down the stretch. Like, I don't know about that, man. Like, I feel as though y'all were the better team. But, you know, again, I had the Knicks beating y'all. I think they're just, like, a good matchup against y'all, especially with the big, and plus everybody stepping up big. Markel Bridges, what's his name? Adobe? What's his name? What's that quiet dude name? Adobe?
You talking about OG Anunoby?
OG. Yeah, OG really came up big. Cat came up big, but Jalen Brunson, he did exactly what we thought he was gonna do. But no, who was that white boy y'all had? That came out there off the bench looking like the next coming, bro. Like, blocking. He had like 7 blocks a game he started. That's the game. That's the last game y'all won.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah. He looked good, but I knew it was over, man. TJ, what are your thoughts about this Knicks series, bro?
It was probably the most surprising series out of this whole playoff run up to this point. It really, if you look at it, it's the reigning champions. It's the Boston Celtics. And then up to that point, seeing that, 2-0 stretch at the beginning and how they won, it was so dominant. It was really uncharacteristic of the Celtics to let up so much, especially considering Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were both on the floor at the same time. Now, I'll give exception. Y'all understood that when I understood, he had an Achilles tear, it changed my perspective on how this thing was going to go. However, even before then, they were showing signs that they didn't want it enough, like Kalani kind of hinted at. So with all that being considered, it just seems like the Knicks are the hungrier team. And you could also see that from the culture as well in New York. They're just turning up right now because this is like historical stuff that's happening right now. So right now, the Knicks look like the team of destiny in terms of how this is finishing out. So we'll see how they do for the rest of these series. But I'm just impressed by their grit to kind of push past all the noise and kind of get things done and handle business.
I doubted them last time. I'm not doubting them this time. I'm going Cavs.
Yeah,
Cavs. I'm going Cavs as well. I feel like the Pacers series was a bigger surprise. By the way, for that series, we were all wrong about the Pacers series.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, both times. I'm pretty sure we all had Milwaukee beating the Pacers the first time, and we all had the Cavs beating the Pacers the second time. Are we going to make the same mistake in the conference finals?
I'm not. I'm telling you that now. I'm not down the Pacers.
You put in the Pacers? This is like history. Didn't they play each other like 30 years ago? It was like, Andrew, Patrick Ewing.
It's been a very long time.
Yeah, and Reggie Miller. Yeah. That's the last time they played. But I still got the Knicks on this side. Now we're talking about it. I got the Knicks going to the finals. I think they're going to beat the Pacers. I'm counting them out again.
Mm-hmm. I got the Pacers. I'm not gonna lie. No. But hey, I don't know. My picks ain't been too accurate lately.
Yeah, you've been the coldest one here, dude. Teach you what you got.
Honestly, the Knicks, they're the team of destiny right
now. That's
now.
what I'm saying. It's time. It's time, bro. It's their time, bro.
I'll be honest with you. I mean, we don't know who the Timberwolves are going to play as of now, but I do think whoever comes out of that series, the Timberwolves is beating. It don't matter who wins, Rockets or Warriors. I got the Timberwolves regardless.
We all had the Timberwolves winning before we even found out who was going to make it out of the Rockets and Warriors series. We said it didn't matter. Timberwolves is going to win, and it happened in 5. Jimmy Butler didn't really show up in that series, in my opinion, once Curry went down. Like, the only game they had won was when Curry was healthy, and just really reminds us how impactful Curry is. But it just went downhill once he was out. And they didn't really stand a chance, in my opinion. Y'all had any thoughts about this Timberwolves series?
I felt like it was a good matchup for to really neutralize Jimmy Butler because he's not a big shooter. He drives to the paint, and they have a big team over there in Minnesota. So it's like they limit him getting to the basket. He didn't get to the line as much. They really just took him out of the game when Curry left. And it's like, without Curry, Jimmy by himself, he not young no more. He getting older. Like,
Yeah, this ain't like the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't able to do it again this time.
it's like that. Even with Miami, it's like he had more. I don't know if overall we can say they're more consistent, but during that playoff run, the shooters was definitely more consistent.
No, you could say I mean, take away the Warriors from take away Curry from the Warriors and look at their squad and look at the Miami Heat squad. You could say the Miami Heat squad was a little better. I mean, Tyler Hero, Bam, those are the top 2 I can name. But you could say that squad is better than the Warriors. Like, come on, you got Kuminga, Green.
I got the Nuggets, show like.
Oh, I got the Thunder.
Because the fact that
Me and TJ had OKC winning this. Kalani, you had the Nuggets. I had the clip right here. You said that you're not betting against the best player in the NBA or the world. Well, it looks like they fell short in Game 7. This was the best series in this round, in my opinion. Like, toe for toe. I think the Nuggets just really came out flat Game 7 against OKC and Oklahoma. But yeah, I'm not surprised the Thunder won overall, bro. I think it's time for them to really make some noise. But what are your thoughts about this OKC and Nuggets series? I think it was the best one, in my opinion.
I think it was an amazing series.
Yeah.
I think Jokic showed who he was with no coach, pushing a team to 7 games.
That's true. The intern.
It's like they lost Aaron Gordon for that Game 7 too, right?
Well, I didn't even know he went down. Aaron Gordon stepped up this whole series, especially the previous one against the Clippers. Aaron Gordon's been shooting up some threes, man. He's not that guy that's taken to the rim no more. He can shoot now. And I think Russ really redeemed his name. He's been making some big plays, in my opinion, especially the Clippers series he saw early this series. But yeah, maybe the coaching was a big factor. I mean, you can't say it was a landslide because at the end of the day, it went to 7. So it could have been either or. You know, they didn't have a coach. Let's see. But overall, with that matchup, you got the OKC versus the Timberwolves. Who y'all got for that series?
Timberwolves.
Timberwolves. So you got Timberwolves Pacers go in the finals.
Yeah.
TJ?
Man, I would have to say overall with all 4 teams, these are 4 hungry young teams, man. All the teams are young and hungry right now, and I think that's what's exciting and what makes this playoff series so special. But between the Timberwolves and the OKC Thunder, this is a hard one. This is probably the hardest pick because I think the winner's coming up from us.
Oh, wow.
So I think right now his son is about to continue his legacy. Anthony Edwards is going to go ahead and take it all the way to the finals. So I have the Wolves and the Knicks meeting each other in the finals before this year. Those are my finals.
All right, hold on. Let me write this down. So Kalani got the Wolves and Pacers. TJ got the Knicks and Wolves. I got the Thunder and Knicks going. I think the Thunder is the best team out of the West. I think they're coming out of this. I think they're gonna be too much for the Timberwolves, honestly, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. this might sound crazy, but I can see it being the Timberwolves' year. And Anthony Edwards finally stamping it as like being the face of the NBA, like they've been pushing him.
That's the agenda they're trying to push, but I don't think it's happening, bro. I don't think it's happening, man.
He's poised to be the guy right now. I'm sorry.
And
He's poised, yeah, but
in the matchups, it's like I like the Timberwolves teams against any of these other teams, honestly.
Defensively, that's my side. It's the defense. I think the defense is going to be the biggest factor.
I think OKC too deep. Same thing I said with the Nuggets series, man. I think OKC is gonna make it, bro. And don't forget, man, you still got SGA. They got the MVP on their team. Well, at least we think he's gonna be MVP. I think he's gonna get MVP this season. But overall, TJ,
If they ain't vote yet, I don't know.
Huh? They didn't vote yet, but I think it's gonna be SGA, man. I mean, normally when they play each other, whoever wins get the MVP. You know?
I don't know. Were you supposed to get a team to 7?
Yeah,
with no
coach, but I think if FGA if they make it to the finals,
with no coach.
Okay, but if he makes it to the finals, though, if he makes it to the finals, I think they're gonna have to give it to him.
I don't know if they wait that long to vote though. Don't they usually come out before the finals?
I have no idea.
About a week before or something.
So I think we'll know whether or not they'll be in the finals or at least the matchup. But I got OKC and the Knicks. I mean, overall, though, I just like all this matchup because, like, it's teams we have not seen. Yeah, it's just new faces.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be a different championship. This is going to be a different champion, the 7th in a row.
Yeah.
Regardless of the outcome. This will be the 7th different champion in a row.
Yo, shout out Kawhi, man. He kind of started this trend ever since he took down the Warriors. No one's gone back-to-back since.
Low-key, yeah. He ended the dynasty.
Yeah.
The last dynasty.
Yeah.
You know?
Because before that, like, for 2014 to 2019 or 2012 to 2019, it was just the same team or at least one of the same teams.
It was Cavs Warriors.
Cavs Warriors, Heat. It was very yeah. So I'm liking this.
Yeah.
I'm liking this playoff. I think this honestly too. I think this year, basketball wise, I think it's a good playoff series overall, bro. I think
this is the best case scenario.
Yeah.
I think you're getting some real small, kind of smaller budget teams that really don't get that much attention are finally getting the final stage, which is a really cool thing to see. Like really seeing the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. First time in 50 years or something? Like this is a ridiculous, like we've never seen this in our lifetime. This is rare. Like this is
very rare.
This is why it's so exciting to watch. So it's like, regardless of what happens, we're going to see some good basketball happen. And the fact that these are all young teams. All these teams aren't with the aging tech. Every single, like,
all these are young teams, yeah. Like, if you think technically the Knicks is like the oldest team.
Wait, I'm saying the Knicks are young team?
Yeah, they're a young team. They're not 30. I don't think Cat's 30. He's like 29, 28.
I want to say he's close.
Yeah, Brunson's 27.
I want to say if he's not 30, he right there. Like,
but he's in his 20s, though.
He's not LeBron. Okay?
Yeah,
like LeBron,
I want to say he's 30. I want to say Cat 30.
Yeah. But I will say, like, side note, I just noticed, like, just my knock, because both y'all had the Timberwolves coming out of the West. Like, my thing against the Timberwolves, like, looking at the schedule, I think they had the easiest schedule thus far. Like, they beat everybody in 5, and you probably think they're dominant, but, like, don't be fooled by that because, like, they beat the Lakers, and some might argue they might be overrated, and they beat an injured Warriors team, but look at what the OKC went through, look what the Knicks went through, and most of all, look what the Pacers went through. Like, all of their games does not compare to what the Timberwolves went through. I think they had the easiest schedule thus far, and that's why I think they're going to get hit with reality in this series going against the number 1 team coming out the West. But who knows? I might quote this video looking back at it.
Clip it up.
I'm going to